Greetings and hello. Hi, this is Lawrence, and I'm the Blue-Eyed Emperor. And of course, today is Friday, the last full strawberry moon of spring. And just to let you know, there is a wonderful app out there, and I'll leave the name and a link so that you can actually see the moon and its various stages throughout the day, throughout the year, throughout the month. What aspect the moon is in, quarter, full, strawberry moon, blood moon. You get to see all these things, and for me, right, I'm not a big fan of. I'm not saying I don't. For years I listened to Susan Miller, right, for my astrology. You just had to. It's one of those things. And as I talk, I'm gonna begin to put my beads on. So one of the things I did as part of this new beginning, right, because with a full moon, as well as a new moon, several things can happen and should happen for most of us, right? One, the cleansing of any of your spiritual things, like my beads will go on the windowsill today after I finish my readings. As you all know, I was born and raised Catholic, but I don't confuse spirituality with religion, right? They're two totally different things. Doesn't mean that I don't love them. So here is also my religious scapula that has Saint Raphael, and also the Mother Mary. I keep that close with me, my guardian angels. Again, holy water. You just can't beat. You just can't beat back evil, right? I mean, it's everywhere. It's black, white, yellow, brown, green. It's from Mars. It's from Venus. It's in our dimension, right? That we live with these things for right now. That is. And I mean right now. Doesn't mean it's going to always be like that, right? There's going to become a time in the place where you will ascend to a higher level, and when you do, you'll know it. And that's what I think most of us go through life, fearing that ascension. And look at my eyes. If I look tired, you better believe it. So, and I may even put this video part up there too. 2 o'clock in the morning, unbeknownst to me or my son, a woman pulled up in front of our house at 2 a.m. What she didn't realize is I have motion security cameras all around my house. So anything moves, and it alerts me that there's movement, right? So you don't get to go anywhere that I don't know where you're going, anywhere on my property. The funny thing is that she got out with a flashlight, kept her car running in the middle of the street, got out with a flashlight, and started looking in my windows. Not just mine. She went next door, did the same thing. How many windows did she look in last night? I don't know. But talk about crazy, right? Was she trying to find someone? Hope it wasn't me. Hope it wasn't me, because I'm not interested in a person like that. And I hope she found the person she was looking for. But again, a couple things I want to get out of the way. This candle we lit 2 weeks ago that talks about new beginnings, new paths, and this thing was all the way up to here, right? It's taken 2 weeks of non-stop burning, day and night, to get down to this level. I suspect that with our new beginnings, success, health, love, a new path, money, this is about new beginnings, right? Abre caminos. And I'm just saying that, right? This new moon almost makes sense that the tying of this, and hold on, my little baby wants to say hi. Snow, say hi. Hi, Mama. She wants to say hi. Say hi to the camera. Say hi, Snow. Look. She's such adorable puppies. She's looking for cookies right now. Here, here's your cookie. Go eat that somewhere. go off somewhere. Anyways, I do a lot of research. I mean, a lot. I can't even tell you how much research I do. It's a crazy amount. You're probably saying, well, gee whiz, why does this guy have so much time on his hands? Well, I don't have time on my hands. I don't sleep a lot. You know, I can sleep when I'm dead. That's what my parents always told me. So I'm doing that. And yes, I'm taking one of my weightlifting pills to go along. Or part of my new beginnings, because as we know, this coronavirus, right? It's had us all locked up inside. Do I mind that? No, I don't, right? I'd rather be locked inside and be inconvenienced rather than someone coughing on me and a week later, 2 days later, I'm dead. Right? Do I think that's going to happen to everybody? No, I don't. So I'm doing a blessing for everybody. I'm going to add this video to everything else. In addition to what I just said right now about new beginnings, it's time to write down those things you want to manifest. Don't write down more than 2. Pick 2 things, get your pen, your paper right now and write it down. And I want you to repeat every day in the morning and before you go to bed, what's on your paper for 1 week. After that 1 week, I want you to burn it and offer it up to Source. So I'm writing down mine. And let me give you an example. So if you have a job like we do, some of us do, some of us don't, but some of us do. If you have a job and you want something, manifest the perfect job. For me, when I say I want to manifest the perfect job is, I want to manifest a job where I go in, where I don't see people of authority, bosses, and I manage a lot of people, but I don't manage it in this form, right? And I see it a lot. Men abusing workers outright because they've been there at the company so long, they just outright abuse them. And they abuse women. They actually sit and plot on calls. And I've been a part of the calls. I adamantly disagree. Said, you people, I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking to myself, you people have got to be crazy. I haven't seen anything like this since Nazi Germany, right? I mean, and the type of plotting and the time spent. They spend more time plotting against other female bosses. Is it only the males? No, I'm sure it's not, but more time plotting against this one female boss than they did actually working or trying to solve problems during the day. Every morning they called me up, wanting to powwow and tell me all this history and story about it. And at one point I said, and not too recently, not too far off in the past, right? Recently I said, hey, listen, I don't even care. I don't want to be a part. I don't even want to be no part of this, right? And luckily I don't report to them. Thank God, because if I did, I would have whooped me some ass, right? Right. So last night I had a very restless sleep because of this woman coming up at 2 o'clock in the morning with flashlights looking at windows. She didn't ring the doorbell, right? If you were looking for somebody, you would ring the doorbell. Why not? What are you looking for? Casing the joint? I don't know. So I just shuffled my angel cards. We'll do that in a little bit. But let's write down. And for me, I'm writing down the perfect job. I want to go to work, the perfect job. I want to go to work where, with lots of money. That's one. Of money and growth. That's my first. Then I'm going to manifest and pray for the perfect counterpart to me, all right? And I don't mean she has to be perfect. I mean perfect in the sense that we blend together well, right? In all things, that we appreciate and respect each other's words. And you better not be chewing on my necklaces. You better not, baby. The perfect counterpart. Notice how I'm going to put counterpart, mate, friend, wife, or all the above. And the reason why I'm writing it like this is because you shouldn't pencil yourself into a corner and say, I'm only willing to accept this. What happens if you ran across the perfect friend? Would you say no? I'd be willing to take that. Sure. You have lots of friends. People, if you have lots of friends, it doesn't matter, right? The perfect friend is the friend that you don't have to worry about, that goes back behind your back and starts calling up and saying, "Oh my gosh, he's doing this or that, or she's doing this or that." And not that I have people, my friends, do that to me. Trust me, I think they're very loyal. In fact, I would absolutely go extremely far to say that and put my hand on the Bible and say that. I know I have a Bible here somewhere real close. Actually, there's one over there. But the other thing I want to talk about is health, right? Make sure my enunciation is good this morning, because the other day I was slipping and looking for words. But my research has yielded, and I just want to say this: our grocery stores are abusing us and causing a lot of our sicknesses and death. So I just watched a scientific, not a tabloid TV, a scientific review of grocery store foods and people who work in the grocery stores themselves that actually came out and confessed. So they would have a cake, let's use a cake for an example, a cake sitting on a shelf for 2 weeks. Well, after 2 weeks and it passed the expiration date, they'd pull it out, change the expiration tag, scrape off the icing or the fruit that's molded, and re-put new fruit or new icing on that, put it back out there for another 2 weeks. They would do that again and again. They do the same thing with the meat. When the meat turns and starts to go bad and smell, what they do is they then put it in like a seasoned meat. They sell it in the form of seasoned meat, because then they could cover the smell. And when the meat turns brown and starts to have that greenish color, when you know it's turned, where it starts to build mold and bacteria on it, what they do is they put that meat, again, they put that meat inside, they marinade, right? They turn around and sell it as marinade and change the tags on that again too. Don't ever buy pre-marinated meat at a store. Don't do it, because that means it's old, it's bad. Even sometimes the newer, the pre-seasoned or unmarinated meats and chickens and everything, they do this with chicken too. And good God, the stores know they're killing us, but they don't care. The workers are told and forced to do these procedures on this. And it's not just this. There's not just those products, right? It's other products as well too. And they know that it causes cancer and carcinogenics in people, but they don't care, but it boosts profits. Be careful about the things that you put in your body. Make this new moon, not new moon, full moon, because the new moon is coming up, and I'll give you the dates on that too in the description line. The full moon, make this end of the last full moon for spring, the new beginning of a renewed health and a new renewed awareness of what you're putting in your body. Oh my gosh, yes. So I take omega and D and B, and I'll be honest with you, I was guilty of eating the same shit that all of you are. And the level of fecal matter shit that's on the food products, because they're being handled so many times, the fruits and everything else, is alarming. I bet you don't even know how much shit you're eating. And they disguise by putting these seasonings and these marinades on these meats so that you can't smell the rot. I seen it. I watched it in a laboratory. I watched an independent laboratory do the testing. I'm telling you, it's a reality. And people across different stores, your major markets. So I actually, and have come in today, I actually buy in meat from a farmer. You know why? Because by the time you get your meat in the store, it's not only went from the farmer, it's went through 6 other people's hands before it even gets to the store. And then what the store does after it, I'm surprised we're still alive at all. We need to change, right? We're fighting for equality for blacks, Mexicans, Chinese, Japanese, other unequal yoked whites. I'm fighting for rights for everybody. I don't give a shit what your color is. I don't care if you're from outer fucking space. I'm still going to fight for your rights. But we need to fight for our rights, even with the foods we eat, the news we watch, the way we participate in our school systems, our districts. Don't be quiet anymore. It's no longer a time where you should remain quiet. That doesn't mean damage and hate. It means love people more now than ever. Now, I just want to get that message out. I'm going to stop the messages here, and I'm going to start readings. I'm going to do Libra, Pisces, and Taurus. Namaste. I'll see you on the other side. Greetings, hello. Hi, my name is Lawrence, and I'm the Blue-Eyed Emperor. Yeah, as you can see, with it comes the Blue-Eyed Emperor shirt. Anyways, today, strawberry, full moon. Today is the day that you want to make sure you write down those things you wish to manifest and do it so for a week. The energy of the full moon will be here, I think, throughout today and until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'm guessing. I'm thinking started at 12:12. That's when I started my readings and meditation for all the signs I'm reading today. I'm going to do Taurus right now. I rarely read for Taurus, but I'm doing it right now because a Taurus friend of mine actually gave us this candle for us to light for prosperity, success, new paths, money, and I wish and pray for her for the same. So I'm going to do a reading in honor of her. I'm going to pull 3 angel cards for Taurus. 3 angel cards for Taurus. I want blessings, love, and light. There's the first card out. Next one. First card out for Taurus. Angel card. Go for it, right? Don't hold back. Get out there and go do it. Go for it. Your prayers your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on the situation since its genesis, which means from the beginning, right? I'm not saying you folks don't know what that means, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, and it will take you very far indeed. So whatever you're thinking about, Taurus, whatever you're trying to do, stick with it. Keep praying, keep working, keep manifesting, but stay on the path that you're on, right? No need to change or deviate from that. Give me one more card for Taurus, angel card. I like the go for it card. She's sitting on a pretty unicorn angel with purple hearts, purple wings, and just so majestic. Give me Spirit Source, give me another card for Taurus. Taurus energies. Taurus energy. And for anyone out there, if you got a sign you want me to read for, or you interested in doing, you know me, no cross energies. I don't say the energy could be you or them. It's only you I'm reading for. It's only your energy that I'm pulling on, and I meditated. And again, in case you didn't get this, I'm going to add a video before this whole thing. I did a whole body cleansing for 3 hours of meditation, sugar body scrub and oil to just cleanse myself mentally, spiritually, physically. And yep, it flipped. Watch, hold on, I got to dig it out. I felt it with my eyes closed even. Focus on service. Taurus, you need to really focus on stop thinking about yourself, right? For some reason, this card says you focus on yourself, but you now need to focus on service, right? You got to learn to start doing for others and not just yourself. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream and giving and receiving in every situation in all that you do, right? Focus on that service, right? Focus on being a giver. And not saying that you're not a giver, but don't focus on taking right now. The world spiritually is mentally and emotionally not ready for any more takers. They're looking for givers. Anyways, I just wanted to hear a ringy dingy dingy right there real quick. But anyways, I played a video before this about the health and the reality of meats. What happens when you buy meat at the store, or dairy products, cakes, pies, cookies. Ooh, scary. Anyways, give me wow, that jump immediately. A card for central energy. I was thinking it didn't pop it. Here's what comes out. The Fool. This is an Aries card, a fire card, an Aries card, right? The Fool card. The central energy here is that you want something magically to happen. That's what you're looking for. That's the energy you're living in right now. You're looking for a miracle. You're looking for something to just really just jump out there, right? With the Fool card, you're looking for that, right? You're looking for that ability to just be able to have things work out for you, right? And I get that, right? You're manifesting with all the signs juggling right now. You're looking for that perfect thing to happen for you. Give me what is the crossing energy of this for Taurus? What is the crossing energy for Taurus? The King of Pentacles, right? You're looking for that king, that sense of responsibility, that sense of honor, that sense of loyalty, that sense of calm and strength, right? You're looking the energy. You're looking for miracles. You're looking for the king, your king, him or her. Again, it could be male or female energies. You know me. I don't. No such thing as male or female. I don't know why the humans came up with that fucking name. I said that word. Name for us to describe us. As if we're two totally different animals. The only thing different from us is a hole versus a stick. Other than that, right? I know women that could grow beards. I know men that could grow boobs. So let's not fool ourselves here. So you're looking for your king or queen. And what is the reason why Taurus is here now looking for these things? What is the reason? What is, that jumped. The Hermit card. The Hermit card, right? It's time for you to reflect, right? The reason why you're looking for these things now is because you've had time to reflect on what is the greater good, right? What does life really mean to you? What is the greater good right here, right? And you had to step away in order for you to say, oh my gosh, this means that much. This means a lot to me. This is the route. This is the path I want to go. These are the things I want to have in my life, and I need to focus on that, right? With the Fool card, the King of Pentacles, right? You need to focus on those things because you had time for reflection, right? The reason why you're in this position right now of wanting to manifest this perfect thing and have your king or queen is because you had time to think about things. So let's talk about the recent past. What has been going on? What's happening in the recent past for you? What did your life look like before in the past? What was happening? What was going on? Ten of Wands, right? The beast of burden, right? And we talk about full moons. Look right here. Look at the top of this card. Actually, that looks more like a quarter moon up in the corner, right? But in the past, you're tired of working. You're tired of exhausted by all the feelings and the emotions that have been taking place for you. Those things really are tiresome for you. You've been burdened by that. How do you see yourself right now, Taurus? Where do you see yourself right now? Not a lot of clarifiers needed for these. This is pretty straightforward. What do you need right now, Taurus? Taurus, what do you need right now? Taurus, what do you need? Taurus, what do you need right now? How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? Well, yeah, Seven of Wands. You're not the only person, right? Libra, also Seven of Wands. But you see yourself as always fighting against everybody else. And I'll tell you what I told them, right? You don't always want to put yourself in position. What are the odds that it's always everybody against you? I'm sorry, I had to get my tea. What are the odds of that, right? Maybe it's the way that your one-channel mind thinking is taking you. There's no reason to feel like everybody's against you because everybody doesn't agree with you. Taurus, everybody doesn't have to agree with you for things to be okay. You say it's raining, I say it's cloudy. It's perspective, right? It's what everybody wants it to be. It doesn't make it wrong. It doesn't make it right. But yet you keep fighting for this. You keep fighting to be right. Well, it's going to get you nowhere. What do you have in the future for Taurus? What's the future hold? Near future for June. June only. Future for, not for life, for June. Taurus, what is the future for June? It popped. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. You're looking for an offer to be made. You're looking for someone to bring you happiness. In the future, you're looking for that. You're looking for that emotional happiness, that emotional coming in. I envision this riding in on a stallion with his sword out, save the day, right? I'm going to save the day. Well, you're looking for the knight in shining armor coming in to emotionally make you feel whole inside. Is that a big wish? Yeah. But you have the King of Pentacles. You have the Fool card here. You have the Hermit card. You've taken time to reflect on what you need and want, and you know that's what you have to go after. What is Taurus's biggest fears right now? What's your biggest fear? Two of Cups. You're afraid that you're not going to get this emotional connection. You're not going to get this emotional love, this feeling of togetherness, completeness. You're afraid that's not going to happen. How do you friends and other people around you see you? How do people around you view you? As a Five of Cups. As a person that's always whining and crying about something. Doesn't matter what. Whining and crying about something. Blah, blah, blah. Wham, let me throw a tantrum. That's what this person does, right? The Five of Cups. Oh, nobody loves me. Woe is me. They didn't love me the way I want to be loved. But you're always so busy worried about the small things in front here, the 3 cups knocked over versus the 2 cups in the back, that you don't even bother looking at what's really there. Oh my God, the 3 cups are gone. It's you have two cups that are actually clean and shiny and everything else, and you don't even realize that because you're too busy crying and moaning and groaning about the rest of the shit. What is Taurus looking for? What is Taurus looking for when it comes to wishes, manifestation in this new moon? Ooh. Oh my God. No way, Taurus. This is your lucky day. We talk about the new moon, and out comes the moon card. At this time, when the moon is full, things are going to be uncovered, right? Things are normally by the moon are cast in the shadow of the moon, where things are unknown or undefinable. But when you add the Ace of Swords, the truth is going to come to you. Somehow, some way, you need to be able to be truthful with the person that you're with, not with, going to be with, whatever the case may be, him or her. You need to be truthful about this and uncover all that hidden agenda bullshit, right? I don't know why, but there's been things that have been hidden. The whining and crying, the moaning and groaning, the fear that you're not going to find the love that you need for the rest of your life. It's going to come out. But you have to be the person. These, again, only read energy for you, and this popped open. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords talks about heartbreak, right? The outcome could be heartbreak because maybe you don't speak up. Maybe you don't say nothing. Maybe you let the opportunity pass you by. And you could end up with the 3 of Cups as the final outcome of the card. I don't see this as being a person which having 3 ways or a person of infidelity or insecurity. You're causing this own heartache yourself, right? We have the Ace of Swords here and the moon card. The moon representing today, a day, full moon, the last full moon, which is the ending of a cycle for spring and the new beginning. Ace of Swords. Ace represents a new beginning, but this talks about a new beginning with a new revised truth involved in it, right? Truth involved in it. And you'll be able to avoid this 3 of heartache, right? Because you're creating a heartache yourself, right? Every time something happens, moaning, groaning, and crying and whining with the 5 of Cups, thinking you're not going to get the 2 of Cups, you stab yourself in the heart again. You actually create your own pain. Even when people aren't creating it for you, you mentally want to create it yourself, and you want to destroy and create destruction where it doesn't exist or need to be. Stop giving yourself the 3 of Hearts, all right? The 3 of Swords in the heart. Stop doing it to yourself. Taurus, love and light, wishes, blessings. Set your manifestations. Write it down on a piece of paper for this new moon, this full moon, right? And keep in mind, the full moon is coming up. And again, I have an application on my phone that tells me about these dates, the times, the moon, and it's transitioning, where it's transitioning, how, what stage of the moon's in, vice versa. All that stuff is available. I'll give you the app and the link, a link and the app and this to the app and my directions and guidance. Anyways. Love and light. Until next time, this is Lawrence. I am the Blue-Eyed Emperor.